the namesake, Jesse L. Jackson. Well, we're going to keep it moving with everybody's favorite auntie. She's here. She's been sitting here patiently, just waiting her turn. Can y'all give it up for Congresswoman Maxine Waters, the nation's auntie?
Reclaiming my time. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited, so pleased, so warm, so everything right now, because we're here celebrating the life of a great man. Jesse Louis Jackson Sr. was a great civil rights leader. He didn't literally just talk the talk. He walked the walk. And I want you to know that he changed my life. And I'm going to talk about that in just a minute, but before I do, to the governor and to the mayor here, I like how you handled the city and the state when ICE came in here. Thank you. Thank you so very much. But I know how you knew how to do it. You're from Chicago, and you took after Jesse Jackson. He taught you how. He taught you how to fight. He taught you how to speak up. He taught you how to claim your time. And so we're here today with the family. Now, I want you to know Jesse Jackson was my great friend. When I say he changed my life, I want you to know that I first met him with Breadbasket. And I want you to know the first time I heard him, I said, there's something special about this man. This man believes not only in God, but he also believes in possibilities. And so I want you to know I followed him and I began to work with him. And then in 1984, I dropped everything and I got on the road and I traveled and we worked. And you know, I think about some of what we do today and we talk about diversity, equity, and inclusion. Jesse Jackson is the originator of diversity, equity, and inclusion. The Rainbow Coalition is diversity, equity, and inclusion. Jesse Jackson understood that if we are to survive, if we are to improve the lifestyles and the possibilities, we've got to work together. And so in the 1984 campaign, he started. We had Latinos, we had Asians, we had blacks, we had whites, we had everybody. And we went on the reservations with the Indians. And we went into the rural communities with the farmers. And he brought them all in. We had ultra-conservative farmers in rural areas who had never shook the hand of a black man before. And when they learned who Jesse Jackson was and what he was all about, they were literally kissing his feet. Jesse Jackson not only changed my life, but he changed a lot of lives. There are a lot of stories about him today, and I'm going to tell you a few. Jesse Jackson came to St. Louis, Missouri when I was there, seeing about my mom. And I asked him to come go to the hospital with me. My mom was very sick. She was in the hospital. He said, of course I'll go. Jesse Jackson met me at the hospital. We walked into my mother's room. My mother, who had been languishing in bed, jumped out of bed and ran down the hall and told everybody, Jesse Jackson is here. I want you to know, we thought that she was too sick to get out of bed. We thought that her legs would not carry her. But Jesse Jackson inspired her the way that he inspired thousands, millions of people all over this country and all over the world. He was not only focused on the domestic agenda, what was going on in this country. He was an internationalist. And I want you to know, when he moved around the world, saving hostages, I was told when he went to Syria that Assad was not going to see him. I said, oh no, he's going to see Jesse Jackson. When he went to Cuba, he didn't know if Castro would see him. I said, don't worry about that. Anybody that Jesse Jackson wants to see, he's going to see them. Nobody is going to turn him down because they understand who he is and what he's all about. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a great father, a wonderful husband, with a wife in Jacqueline Jackson, who not only was a civil rights worker in her own right, but she's a wonderful mother, a wonderful supporter of not only Jesse Jackson, but her entire family. And I want you to know something about this family that you perhaps don't know. First, I'm going to talk about these men. These men in this family are the most gentlemanly, the most generous, the most kind individuals I've ever met. I want you to know Jonathan Jackson, who's my colleague now in the Congress of the United States, will not let me want for a drink of water. We sat at dinner together. He wants to take the plates away. It is yes, ma'am. It is no, ma'am. A kind gentleman, a young man reared by Jacqueline Jackson and Jesse Jackson. And let me tell you about his brother, Junior. This man was committed, and he, I believe, may have been the first in the Congress of the United States to have a perfect attendance. He came every day, no matter what, and he stood up oftentimes in the middle of a debate and shut people down. He was always there with his arms out, saying to people, that's enough, as if he was a speaker. He wasn't a speaker, but hell, he acted like he was a speaker. And I want you to know about Santita. She said to me the other day, I want you to come on my radio program. Now, I want you to know she is a communication specialist. And when she said that to me, of course, I don't care what time of day or night, I will be on that program. I was on it for Jesse Jackson, and when his daughter asked me to be on that program, you can count on me. We owe it to you, but we owe it to your daddy, Jesse Jackson. I will always be there.